I want to make this video because every now and then I talk a little bit about farming. Obviously, sitting here behind the Pacific Ocean behind me, it's a long way from most farms. I think the biggest farm out here is the flower fields. It's up the road. It's a tourist attraction. But I grew up on a farm, spent 10 years farming myself, so I know a little bit about it. And I see where the prices are today, and I see how bad it is for farmers. And what I think is going on is they've literally squeezed the farmer as far as they can squeeze the farmer. There's no profit in farming anymore. There's no way to make a living at it. It's very difficult to do much. You can benefit a little bit with investments and strategy, deductions and taxes. I think I've made a video about that before. But now what they're moving to is where they've squeezed the farmers so far. There's no money in it. Now it's become chemical farming. So now the farming revolves around the prices go down because now it's easier to farm if you pay the chemical companies, Monsanto, for their Roundup Ready corn. If you pay for all the different things, you can cut your expenses by no-till and having these cost-cutting chemical ways of farming. But it just keeps going down and down. They've pushed the farmer so much that the farmer can't afford to take any less money for anything. So now the farming has to literally turn into chemical farming, where now what you do is you just you farm, and you farm with the chemicals. And the Roundup Ready, the seeds, the hybrid seeds, all these things. That's where farming's at today. It's squeezed so far that the only way they can squeeze any more out of it is by now doing all this farming in a test tube. Figure out how to make things so it's less expensive to farm. And it's gotten to the point where it really is getting to the point where there's just nothing left for the ordinary person to farm. There's just no way to make a living at it. Just absolutely no way. I watch these videos all the time. Watch these farming videos. And anybody out there on the farm that's trying to make a living with corn prices where they're at, soybeans prices where they're at, cattle is where they're at, is just fooling themselves. It's just not going to happen. That's why these chemicals are becoming bigger part of our farming. That's why, because there's no place else to squeeze as far as the farm is concerned. Another thing you can do is just try to get costs down by chemical farming. So I just wanted to make a video about that because I was looking about it. It's coming in we're almost in Halloween. I think most of the crops are out. People are probably looking at some big old bank payments, and they realize at the prices that we're at, it's going to be pretty difficult to clean up the bank this year. So that's where it's at, man. You're going to be farming chemically more and more and more because they're going to do everything they can to figure out a way to make it so it's as cheap as possible. And they've taken everything they can take from the farmer. There's nothing left to take from them. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you.